What did a Roman emperor, a former slave, and a Navy SEAL all use to stay calm under extreme pressure? It's not meditation. It's not breathing techniques. It's a 2,000-year-old mental framework that turns obstacles into advantages and anxiety into clarity. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome during wars and plagues. Epictetus was born into slavery and became one of history's greatest teachers. Modern special forces operators study their writings before deployment. Why? Because Stoicism isn't ancient philosophy gathering dust. It's a practical system for handling anything life throws at you. In the next 10 minutes, I'm breaking down the 5 core Stoic principles that changed my life. Not theory, not quotes, actual tools you can use today. Let's dive in. Control what you can control, accept what you can't. Epictetus, who was born a slave, taught that we suffer not from events themselves, but from our judgments about them. He divided everything in life into 2 categories: things within our control, and things outside our control. Within your control, your thoughts, your actions, your responses, your effort. Outside your control, other people's opinions, the past, the weather, the economy, how others treat you. Most of our stress comes from trying to control things we can't. Your boss's mood. Whether someone texts you back, traffic, the news. The Stoics would say, why waste energy on these things? Here's the practice. When something upsets you, pause and ask, is this within my control? If it's not, redirect your energy to what you can control. Your response. Someone cuts you off in traffic. You can't control their driving, but you can control getting angry or staying calm. Your project gets rejected. You can't control the decision, but you can control your effort on the next one. This single shift, focusing only on what you control, eliminates so much unnecessary suffering.
Mori. Remember, you will die? The Stoics constantly reminded themselves of death. Not to be morbid, but to live fully. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. We act like we have unlimited time. We put off dreams. We hold grudges. We waste hours scrolling. We avoid hard conversations. The Stoics would ask, if this was your last year, would you live the same way? Steve Jobs said something similar after his cancer diagnosis. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Here is the practice. Every morning, remind yourself, I might not see tomorrow. Not to be depressing, to be intentional. Would you spend today angry at a coworker over something petty? Would you put off calling your parents? Would you waste hours in meaningless distraction? Death is the ultimate perspective giver. It makes you ask, what actually matters? When the Stoics contemplated death, they didn't become sad, they became alive. The obstacle is the way. Marcus Aurelius wrote, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This might be the most powerful Stoic idea. Every obstacle, every setback, every problem, the Stoics saw these as fuel. Not things to avoid, but things to use. Your business fails. Now you have experience and wisdom most people never get. You get rejected. Now you build resilience. You face criticism. Now you learn to separate your worth from others' opinions. The fire that burns the weak makes the strong stronger. Obstacles reveal who we are and force us to become better. Think about it. The best stories involve struggle. The best people you know have overcome something. Growth doesn't happen in comfort, it happens when you rave forced to adapt. Here is the practice. When you face a problem, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can this teach me? How can I use this? Every obstacle is a test, and every test is an opportunity to prove something to yourself. The goal isn't to avoid hard things. The goal is to become someone who can handle anything. Live according to nature and virtue. The Stoics believed we should live according to nature, meaning according to our true nature as rational, social beings capable of virtue. What does that mean practically? It means, be honest, even when lying is easier. Be kind, even when people don't deserve it. Be disciplined, even when no one is watching. Do the right thing, even when it costs you. Seneca wrote, most people tiptoe through life hoping to make it safely to death. The Stoics rejected this. They said, virtue, excellence of character is the only true good. Everything else is just preferred or not preferred. Money, success, pleasure, these are nice, but they don't make you good. And being good, living with integrity, is the only thing that brings real peace. Here is the practice. Before you act, ask yourself, is this who I want to be? Is this aligned with my values? Not will this feel good? Or will this benefit me? But is this right? The Stoics pursued virtue not for reward, but because it is the only thing you can lose. Your money can disappear. Your health can fail. Your reputation can be destroyed. But your character, that is yours. No one can take it unless you give it away. Amor, Fati. Love your fate. The final lesson. Amor, Fati. Love your fate. Not just accept it, love it. Nietzsche, influenced by the Stoics, asked, what if you had to live this exact life, with all its pain and failure and heartbreak, over and over forever? Could you say yes to it? The Stoics would say, don't just endure your life. Embrace it. Every moment, good or bad, is part of your story. The hard parts aren't mistakes, they ray the plot. Marcus Aurelius lost most of his children. He faced endless wars. He was surrounded by corruption. Yet he wrote, a blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it. Here is the practice. Stop wishing your life was different. Stop resenting your struggles. Look at everything that has happened and say, this is exactly what I needed, even if you don't believe it yet. Act as if it is true. Your breakup taught you what you really need. Your failure showed you what to fix. Your pain made you empathetic. Nothing was wasted. When you love your fate, you become unstoppable. Because you ray no longer fighting reality, you ray working with it. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, they weren't philosophers hiding in libraries. They were people facing real life. War, loss, betrayal, death. And they discovered something profound. You can control what happens to you, but you can control who you become because of it. Control what you can. Remember, you'll die. Use obstacles as fuel. Live with virtue. Love your fate. These aren't just ideas, they ray tools. Use them. If this helped you, hit subscribe. We ray diving deeper into philosophy and self-improvement every week. And remember what Marcus Aurelius wrote. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. See you in the next one.